Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. How do I explain this?
Dry flowers in circle window.
That's it. Cut to the project.
5 words. Efficiency.
So I wanted to show you guys like a different way that you could take flowers, dry them out, and kind of preserve them. And keep them in, like, you know, a piece of art, you know, that isn't using resin. So I bought these really cute, what would you call these? They're like little glass, they're like little windows, I guess, and you can open them up. If I could possibly open this, that would be cool. So they open up like this, and then you can put flowers inside, like pressed flowers. So I'm going to show you guys how I would go about taking fresh flowers. We're going to dry them in my microfluer, which is a microwave press. And then I'm going to seal them and show you guys how I would do that. So if you guys are interested in making a couple of floral windows, I guess we'll call them.
Yeah.
Then continue watching. Okay, so we have some flowers. They're mostly purple. I got them from Apotheca Flowers, and they're stunning. Like, what is this? It's so beautiful. If you know what this is, let me know, because I don't. And then we have this, like, I think it's a like kind of rose bush that's like literally right outside this window. And I grabbed a couple of these roses. Look at them. What are you doing? Oh,
wow,
okay. So we're going to take those flowers and we're going to dry them in my microfluer, which, like I said, is a microwave flower press. Here it is. And I also, for your viewing pleasure, I bought a brand new pack of, you know, these like pieces of fabric that go inside, because if you'll remember from the last time that I showed you guys this thing, it's very loved and
it's dirty.
Dirty. It's definitely dirty. So I bought a brand new pack so that, you know, we don't have to stare at the stained pieces of fabric anymore. And then for the paint, I got this Krylon Ultra UV Floral Protectant. So it says UV Sunblock, Artificial and Dried Floral Protection, Indoor and Outdoor. So I'm hoping that this will like kind of preserve the flowers and protect them like from the sun. I'll link it down in the description. Actually, I think I got this from Amazon, so I'll link my Amazon supply list down there as well. Actually, I think my microfluer is also from Amazon, and then the refill pack is as well. So anyway, everything will be linked down in the description, including these like little glass window frame things. Everything's gonna be linked down in the description besides the flowers. I'll link Apotheca if you guys want me to. How would I find that out? I don't know. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So we're gonna switch up the angle so you guys can see me like cutting and prepping these flowers. Okay. So with these, I feel like we don't even have to do much with them because they're already so open and they're not like tightly, you know, packed in the center. So I think I'm just gonna leave these kind of as they are. I might just open them up like I did just now, and then, you know, take a couple of like the super curled petals out from the center. They're already kind of basically done as well. There's like nothing, you know, to flatten out. They're kind of just ready. Look how pretty they are. This one actually has a few petals that are like kind of covering the center. So I just pulled those out. You obviously don't have to pull these out if you don't want to, but I like to see the center of the flower when I dry them. Plus, I feel like when you leave those like big, you know, centers of the flower like that, it's really hard to press them flat. You know, we're not drying them in silica gel, so they're not going to be like full 3D flowers. They're going to be flattened out. So I feel like it's just easier to take out those petals in the center. Look how cute they are! Adorable! Literally freaking adorable. Also got some little purple spray roses. So with these, they're a little bit tighter. I am just gonna kind of like fluff them out. They're also older, so they have a little bit of browning, which is fine because we're drying them today. So if I had these and I was gonna be holding on to them to dry them later, I feel like, I don't know, something like this that's kind of old and starting to get really soft and brown on the edges, you'll definitely want to dry them ASAP. Ta-da! Aren't they cute?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, and then we have these. Look how they are precious. They're perfection. So we're gonna cut some of these off, which they're literally already perfect. They're already perfect. So I don't have to do anything with them. I'm just gonna be cutting some off. This is what these look like, and they're just perfect. Look how perfect. Look at all of them together. Look at them! Just look at them! I've also got some of these, which, again, I have no idea what they are, but they're basically done as well, so I'm just gonna cut some of them off. And so this is what they look like. They're just little purpley flowers, and I'm gonna cut a few of the heads off. Look at these cuties! So we also have this, which is wax flowers. This is like one of the only things I know for sure. So I'm just going to be cutting some of these off. And then since there's a bunch of like different, smaller branches, I'm just going to break them off like this. That way we have like smaller bits like that and they're easier to dry. Then we have this, which I think is Bells of Ireland. I'm not totally positive. So I think what I might do is I think I'm just going to like get my fingers underneath in there and then pull this off. So that way we get one of the bells and then we'll be able to dry it like this, or maybe we can, I don't know, we'll figure something out. Okay, so now that all of our flowers are prepped, we're going to set up over at the microwave and then we're gonna get drying. Are you ready to dry some flowers? All right, so we're gonna get started on drying some flowers in this microfluer. So like I said, I got a whole new pack of these like pieces of fabric for your viewing pleasure. You're welcome. So you put the little like felt kind of piece, like the thicker piece, on first, and then the thinner sort of like just regular fabric piece on top of that, and then the same on the other side, and it kind of sandwiches the flowers in between. So now we're going to get started on putting some flowers on top of this. So I usually will, I guess these purple ones I didn't have to, but usually I'll put them face down, and I feel like that's easier for this part when you're like sandwiching everything together. So once you put all the clamps back on and everything is kind of like squished together, this is what it'll look like. So now we're going over to my magical microwave. It's not magical, or maybe it is, I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to put the microfluer in there. So I was doing 30-second increments when I started this segment of the video, but I will say right now that 20 seconds is way better. And I can't remember if I've said that in a previous video or not, but 20-second increments, way better than 30 seconds. I know it's a 10-second difference, but let me tell you, it does make a difference. I burned a few flowers doing 30-second increments because it was just a tiny bit too long. So what I did just do was I took the flowers out of the microwave and then unpacked them. And I do that to avoid burning because I feel like if you just leave it in there and keep microwaving it just, the moisture and all of the things, it just burns so quickly and easily. So I do unpack them after each increment. So I'll microwave it. Again, 20 seconds is better. So I'll microwave it for 20 seconds, take them out, unpack them like I am here each time because it just really cuts down on burning. Once I've unpacked them too, I will give them a second to kind of cool off. It's so tedious, but it's honestly how I get them to not burn. So now we're cutting forward because again, this is a long process to dry flowers in the microwave and to do it in a way where they don't burn. Even this flower here has a little bit of that like toasted color in the center. It doesn't bother me, but like I said, if you're trying to rush this process, you're going to end up burning them, which I was trying to rush it just a little bit because this took me so long, like so many hours. So, okay, so these flowers, they were so small and their centers were so thick. I literally microwaved these for one 30-second, microwave session, and it burned them. So now we're going to just breathe on through the rest of these flowers. So we have the white spray roses and all the other bits. So enjoy this super well edited, right? We're all going to agree that this is a super, super well edited time lapse of drying some flowers in the microwave. Enjoy. Alright, so we have laid out a box, and here are all of our dried flowers, completely ready to go. So we kind of like flatten them out, put them on this box, because we are going to start spraying them. Sean's ready.
I'm ready.
Oh no, it's too light. Alright, so I'm going to be totally upfront with you guys. I hated this part. I absolutely despised this part. I don't know how Sean had the patience for this, but we did end up having to take each flower individually, like he's doing here, and spraying it individually and then putting it back on the bigger piece of cardboard, because if you try to spray them next to each other, they just blow around. So this is what we ended up having to do. Okay, you guys, so that was the lengthiest process, and it was excruciating. I didn't realize how many flowers I was gonna be drying, because that took how long?
Quite a while.
Like hours.
Yeah, a couple hours.
To do that. And then, so we use that like spray to kind of, it's like a UV, protectant spray, and I feel like the flowers were nice and flat before, but now they've all kind of got this like crinkly kind of look to them. They're like, some of the petals are curling. The back has kind of like a white film on it. I don't know. But if it protects them a little bit from, like losing color, then I'm fine with that. Like, as long as, when we press it between the glass, I feel like, hopefully you won't even be able to tell that they were once curling. You know what I'm saying? Finally. The actual fun part. So we do have 3 of these like little glass window frame things. So we're going to switch up the angle, and we're going to show you guys us kind of designing our own little glass frames, and then we'll design one together, and then we'll hang them up. Well, we'll show you guys what they look like. So we're going to get started. Okay, so we have fully designed all 3 of our little windows. So this one is like my single one, and then this one is Sean's. So we did, like I said, we left a bit of space on like opposite sides, so that when we have it like next to the one that has like full flowers, I don't know, it just gives some like relief, and it's kind of a, I feel like it's a cute design. And then this is the one that has like full flowers, which I don't know, at first I was kind of like stressing about when we were designing it, but I think it came out really, really pretty. And next to the ones that have a little bit of like empty space, I feel like it looks super good.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's all the flowers in there are so pretty that you really can't go wrong just shoving them in there.
Right. Besides the spray, this went pretty well. It was a way longer process than I first thought it was going to be. I was like, yeah, we'll probably be there for a few hours. This took us all day, like legitimately all day. I think they came out super pretty. So anyway, here are some close-up shots of all 3 of these pieces hanging out and being beautiful.
It seems like a really good idea for like a simple little gift. Like it took us hours, but if you know somebody with like a birthday or a thing happening in like a week, it's not that hard.
A thing that requires a gift,
yeah.
Maybe this is a cool idea. Plus, this is a way for you to like save flowers without using resin, which was kind of like my whole purpose for this idea, was how can I take flowers and sort of preserve them, keep them for a long time, keep their color, you know, be able to look at them for a lot longer than them just being in a vase and then dying after a week or 2. Having all that without resin, like how can I do this without putting them into resin? So I feel like this is it. This looks super good. If you go for this, tag me on Instagram. I want to see what yours turn out to look like. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. It is at Artsymadwoman. I'll put it right over his face. I love you guys to absolute death, and I will see you in the next video. What?
Bye bye.
Goodbye. I got them from. There's too many things on this freaking table. It'll be fresh and no. It's as if I had toilet paper stuck to my shoe. Do you hear my armpit? No, it's not doing it anymore. I made like.
Why didn't you hear that?
I told you I'm sweating. Okay, and then for this, so we're gonna switch up the angle to show you guys. So we're gonna switch up the. Stop being frozen.
Because I didn't intend for that to be on camera.
What? I'm not filming. I'm not.
What are you looking at?
The viewfinder to find the view.
Of my forehead?
Yep. Put your hands out. Ew. Why are you doing that? Nobody wants that or likes it. Okay. Okay. Oh my freaking butt.
You're gonna gloss over that? You just said, oh my butt.
Yeah. My muscles in my butt.
Oh, I thought you were saying like, oh my god, these are so pretty. But you said butt instead.
Oh. Flowers, flowers. There we go.
This seems like a really great idea.
I was making a face when you started talking.
Yeah.
We've been here all day. Let us go.
I wanna go home.
Stop singing that, dude.
Stop moaning like that. All day you've been like, oh. It gets stuck in my head every time. It's your fault.
I have not been moaning like that all
You have.
Going, oh.
Every time you've done it, I've sang the song right after.
Did I do it just now?
Yes.
What did I say? I don't even remember.
Oh, not just now.
Ha!
I just did it.
You're a liar, and I have it on camera.
Every other time. You gonna say them right now?
No.